Winona, what have you, do you have any film coming up now?
I have a film coming out in April called Beetlejuice, and I just finished a film called 1969, and I'm about to start a film called Heathers.
Oh, that's great. Good to see, good people working. Congratulations on the nomination. Enjoy the...
Now tell me about Heather, did you say it was? Heather?
Heathers. It's a very, very dark comedy having to do with death.
Are you getting typecast into these?
No.
Tell me about the character you play in Heathers.
I play very intelligent, beautiful. I play a very intelligent, cynical girl trying to get out of her clique that does wrong for the school.
The roles that I've played have always been sort of weird. When I did Beetlejuice, I was, sort of a weirdo there, and I spent enough time in high school to be able to know what it was like and to be able to sort of draw from that experience, although it was always sort of a weird experience since I was always thought of as, the movie star or whatever.
I have every confidence in the world that Tim Burton did an amazing job because he's one of my favorite directors. Because he's brilliant. Look at any of his work. No, I've been, I'm from San Francisco, so I've been to a lot of It's just a really timeless, it's a classic, and it's a beautiful film, and every aspect of it, from direction, just like acting,
Well, I don't, because
it's rare that you get that much talent hanging out together, so.
You did Dracula last year, 3 years ago, Age of Innocence. This year, a lot of the films that are honored are period pieces, piano, Remains of the Day. Do you know why? Do you have any idea why, or guesses why that type of film is seems to be very popular right now?
I just think they happen to be really great scripts and, spark the interest of great talent. I just think it was, a lot of them are based on great novels too, so that probably has something to do with it.
Last question. When you go to an event like this, or the Oscars, do you have fashion rules? I noticed you're wearing black and pearls. That's about as classic.
Yeah, this was a bad day for me. I got this dress today, and I was really scared that it was too plain because it's not an evening dress. I'm trying to make it look like one, but it's like a day dress. But, what can I do? I don't want to get all gussied up because that scares me a little. I don't look good like that. Thanks. Oh, hi. How are you?
And I'm going to talk to you on Monday too. I just saw Reality Bites. That's great. But here you are for Age of Innocence, of course. What does it mean that you are nominated and there are other actresses nominated alongside of you? What does that mean for you?
I just think everyone's so talented that's nominated that no matter who wins, it would be fair, because everyone deserves it. I wish there were, one for everybody. It would be nice.
But this role for Age of Innocence, has it been one of the most challenging for you?
Yeah, it was definitely the best role I think I've ever had.
In which is the farthest removed from you.
Yes.
And I was hearing that this is not an evening dress. I wouldn't know that, but if you tell me. you don't mind appearing in Mr. Blackwell's Worst Dressed. Is that?
I consider it an honor, knowing his taste.
Congratulations! I hope to see you in the.
Just did so well and reached a lot of people, and it made this like it was so timeless, you know. It's like these emotions can exist in any century. Does that make sense? I don't. Thanks. Nothing. No, I'm a veteran. I grew up in San Francisco, so it was pretty boring for me. I mean, I feel very bad for everyone who was affected by it, but I was fine. It's fine. I'm about to start Little Women. Joe.
You thanked Daniel Day-Lewis from the stage. Tell me why Daniel Day-Lewis is so special.
Well, just guess. I mean, just look at him. He was just everything that you could hope for in a leading man. I mean, he's kind, he's generous, he's, you know, it's scary how talented he is. And he's just a really good energy to be around.
When are you going to get married?
What? What? Who said that? You did?
Yeah, you seem so evocative about Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh. Whatever.
You had some nice things to say about Martin Scorsese. What was it like?
I've always tried to like come up with a little sentence that I could say that would, you know, I could say when people ask me that, because people ask me that all the time, and I feel like nothing I could say could sum it up. I mean, it's by far the best experience I've ever had, but, you know, I haven't had as many as, you know, other people. So he's just, you're so intimidated to go work with someone like that, and then you meet them and all that intimidation just goes away because they make you feel so good. And you like every day you're looking forward to waking up at 6 o'clock, which it takes something really incredible to make you look forward to waking up at that hour. So I don't know, I'm really trying to get like some really great sentence down about him, but I haven't yet. I don't know. I don't know. It just seemed, I really wanted to wear blue jeans after those corsets, you know.
Obviously, the Foreign Press Association thought this was a very special performance. Going into it, you didn't have a special feel to you. Was there something magical that really stuck with you?
Yeah, I loved the book from when I was younger because my parents wrote a book about Edith Wharton, so I got to read the book when I was really pretty young. So I was really familiar with the story, and even when I was younger when I read it, when I say younger I mean about 14 or 15, I remember thinking that this was like a story, even though it was set in this like really strict time, and you know, the etiquette and all that stuff was kind of unfamiliar to me. It did strike truth, I felt. I was like in high school at the time, and there were so many parallels, I thought, like with cliques and like gossip, and I thought it was really had that theme was very contemporary. And of course passion. I mean, the fact that this girl, my character, was like living in this incredible heartbreak, but she had a smile on her face. You know, I think we've all done that, especially, well, you know, when you're an actress, it's like, I'm fine. I'm fine, really.
Winning this make you take a second look at the script?
Oh, no.
This really starts the ball rolling as far as the awards season is concerned, and we'll start hearing about too much awards, too much made of the awards. What's your perspective of that?
Oh, I can't. I mean, I love watching award shows at home, and like I never really pictured myself. I mean, I love acting, but I never pictured myself participating in them as a nominee or certainly a winner. So this is so weird. I can't tell you. It's so weird. I mean, I'm really trying to be honest. I can't explain this feeling. When I was up in front of all those people, I don't know what I said, but I just couldn't see anything. I couldn't hear anything. It was really weird. It was great though. I mean, I can't believe it. I can't believe they gave it to me. I mean, that just doesn't make any, I don't know, I don't understand. But I'm so grateful, you know, it's so amazing. It's such a great honor. I mean, I've never won anything in my life except for a spelling bee when I was in 5th grade. And I won awards that weren't competition awards, you know, like when they give you an award, but it's, I don't know. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I was the table next to mine is like Emma Thompson, and she's my favorite, and I would, you know, love to work with her someday, and love Jim Sheridan and Jane Campion. There's so many people. It's such a great, this year was so great because I didn't hardly see any bad movies, and I'm used to like going through all the bad movies to get to the, you know, 1 or 2 good ones, and now this one's like, there's so many great people out there that I'd love to work with. Like the list would just go on and on.
Everybody says it's just an honor to be nominated. When you won your hand, how do you reflect on that nomination?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I really did walk in going, it is an honor to like, oh, I'm nominated. But now it's like, I don't know. Sorry. I don't know.
Ryder is here to speak with you folks, and then she's not going to be long because she has to go to lunch. Lunch starts at 12:30, so we don't have much time.
I'll talk really fast.
At the Golden Globe Awards, you seem so genuinely shocked to win. How will you react to an Oscar night if it's your name in the envelope?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't, if I think about it like that, then I'll drive myself crazy. You know, I just try to, like they all said, just enjoy being nominated because that's kind of, you know, a win in itself. Thank you. Well, I was trying to sleep, but I couldn't, obviously, and then I heard on the news or the thing that they have, and my parents called screaming. It was really exciting.
Have you dedicated Little Women to public lives? Is that?
Yes, I have.
Well, just you're getting an Oscar nomination at the very beginning of your career, I assume it's a long career. What do you think it's going to mean for you professionally over the long term to have an Oscar nomination this young?
I'm not really sure. I'll have to wait and see. I mean, when I got nominated, I was kind of reading about all the young people who have been nominated before and trying to get a perspective of if it was going to change things and stuff, but I don't know. It can go either way, I guess.
Do you think it's changed things so far?
Oh, you mean the last couple weeks? Well, yeah, I've gotten a lot of phone calls from people that I didn't expect. And yeah, I mean, it's just a great feeling, and people always bring it up, you know, wherever I am in the supermarket or wherever, people are always saying congratulations. So it's really, I can never forget about it, you know. It's.
Did you always play the modern role? How did you get the lines?
Just by, I was very familiar with the book because my parents had written a biography of Edith Wharton. So I had grown up with a lot of the classics, and especially Edith Wharton. And so I felt especially familiar with it. And I just did a lot of research, and I worked with wonderful
people on etiquette and dialect, and got really into the culture of New York in that time. And obviously, Martin Scorsese helped me enormously.
Did you expect to be nominated for Age of Innocence?
No, I didn't. But then when I won the Golden Globe, I thought it was more. I had more of a chance because everyone was saying that. But no, I mean, I didn't. Like I said, I didn't think about it.
Why did you think you would be?
Well, why would I think I would be? It was just.
Thank you, Winona.
Oh, thanks. I'm really very surprising. I didn't really, oh, sorry. I'm gonna put this down. I didn't really expect to come back so soon, but it's great. It's absolutely incredible feeling.
You've achieved so much so young. Can you talk about your remaining ambitions as an actress?
Oh, just to keep doing what I'm doing, and I feel like I've been really blessed with great material and really, really great directors and groups of people to work with, and I just hope that I can keep going in that direction. And I guess I feel like it's really hard to explain with acting, but I really love acting, and I don't really think about. It's really hard to explain it. I'm just really happy doing what I'm doing. I'm really satisfied with the work I'm doing.
You've been nominated before for the Best Supporting Actress, which is announced way at the beginning of the show. You get it over with early. This one they wait until practically the end of the show to announce. Do you think you're going to be able to sit still and wait and be nervous about it?
Yeah, I'm really nervous. I don't know how you could not be nervous, but I think I'll do better this year than last year because I did not know what to expect. Just walking in is a whole incredible experience and really can be really traumatizing. And by the time I got in, I was so shooken up that the rest of the night I hardly could pay attention to anything because I was just trying to calm myself down. But so this time I know what I've been there before, so I know what to expect, and it's just a thrill. It's really fun to meet everybody and be there for a reason. Oh, I'm sure. I'm a huge follower and fan of his. I hardly ever miss his show, and I think probably maybe a lot of younger people will watch the show because of him, because he's got such a youthful following, as well as, I mean, everybody watches him.
Little Women was such a labor of love for you, and you kind of carrying the standard for it. Were you disappointed that, for instance, Joey Armstrong didn't get a nomination or didn't get an award?
Well, sure, I'm disappointed, but I also think that I talked to everybody when the nominations came out, and it was really sweet because everyone was really happy for me, and they weren't feeling too blue about it because they're so happy with their own work that was the most important thing for them, which I thought was a really great attitude to have. I mean, all the girls, my sisters and Denise Denovi, Jillian, they were just like, well, the audiences love it. People are so moved by it. That's the best reward.
What will go with you to the Oscars, and now that you've been through it, how will you explain to him what to expect?
Who will go with me? Well, my boyfriend, David Perner.
What will you explain to David?
I've been trying to prep him because he didn't come last year, and he's terrified. And he just had his suit fitting, and he's just real nervous, and he's really, really excited because he's a great fan of the movie of Little Women, and he's really been a great kind of, shares the excitement with me. Well, men did see it actually, but nobody talks about that. It really did have, the men saw it and then they couldn't believe they liked it, and a lot of men didn't admit going to it, but I think the only thing I've heard is that, I mean, it's just gotten an incredible reaction from all ages and both sexes, and I think more men saw it than people think.
What was it like for you last year, all the excitement, the nervousness and everything, and then not winning? Was it a big disappointment?
You know, nobody believes me when I say this because it sounds kind of unbelievable, but it's such a relief. You're so nervous and you're thinking the whole time, if I have to get up there, I'm going to blow it, I'm going to trip. My dress that I was wearing was way too tight and I couldn't walk in it because the bottom was so tight. So I was sitting there before I lost going, oh, if I have to get up there, I'm going to fall, I'm going to, you know. So I was actually, this wave of relief comes over, and then you're disappointed after you're relieved. But, you know, I didn't, I wasn't all, it was just a great night, and it was hard to be disappointed about anything that night, you know. Looser.
All right. Hey, I'm sorry. Well, we already called last question. I'm sorry. Come on.
My friend who's also nominated, Colleen Atwood, who did the costumes for the movie. Thanks.
Thanks very much.
Sorry I was so inarticulate.
Hi.
Hi.
You had a good time?
Are you the one who asked the lethal questions?
I try not to. I didn't sound
Someone warned me about someone from the BBC last night.
Well, I hope it wasn't talking about me.
Okay.
I have no lethal questions on me, I promise. You had a good time today?
I had a great time. Really, it was an excellent show.
What do you think was the highlight of it, the best moment?
For me personally,
Yeah.
I'd say when Anne Frank remembered
Yeah.
one, because I just read the diary on tape, and I'm very kind of, my family comes from that, lost everyone in the war, and so that was very great for me. And also Christopher Reeve. The whole show was really great.
Yes, it was. And that was a big surprise, wasn't it, when Christopher Reeve turned up there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Very brave of him, I thought.
I thought he was extremely eloquent, and I loved what he was representing up there, the films that it doesn't matter about box office, but that are just really important films. So it was really fun. It was fun to be there and relax and not have to worry about one of these. One of these.
What notes are those?
This is my Oscar that I got tonight, the Oscar Mayer.
Oh my God. Is it right that this is the first time you've ever been to a post-Oscar party?
Yes, it is. I've never gone before, so I'm very excited.
Just about old enough, I guess, to be allowed in now.
I'm of drinking age now.
Oh, great.
And I'm ready to take advantage of that.
Oh, I'll wait and see you thrown out later.
Okay, bye.
Winona, CBS News. Can you show us your Oscar?
So, what brings you to this charity?
It's a great cause, and they're going to make tons of money, which is great, and it's going to be a lot of fun and in good company.
Absolutely.
And it'll just, I think it's an important reason to get out of the house. Women's health issues need support.
We're here to do it, being women and, you know, being caring, healthy people who can afford to give, and so why not?
Absolutely. Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Can I just get one quick shot of your breakfast, Steve?
Yeah, I'll show you.
lots of
Aliens Ball Saturday. I know that you were originally going to be there.
Yeah, I was in New York.
I know. Okay. I go to a lot of these things, and I know that you sometimes shy away from some of these public events, but you're here for this one, so this must hold a special meaning.
Well, it's women's health issues. What could be more important right now?
Item tonight?
Yeah. We're in love. We're in love.
So tell me what brings you out tonight.
Well, the cause, the ball, to work, each other.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Say ice, so I'll say fire. Right? You mean?
Well, let me talk about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
But she's wearing enough diamonds to cover it, so there you go.
I think.
I'm actually fire sign, so I could say fire and get away with it. I'm an Aries, so. And I'm wearing red, so.
There you go.
She's performing.
Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Andrea with Day and Date. So you said that this is from the 1930s, your dress.
Yeah.
Wow, where did you get it?
At a vintage store.
It's awesome. And yours?
This is Miu Miu, which is, the younger division of Prada, which is fitting since I'm 17. I'm gonna go with that. But, yeah, do I?
Role I never had, probably never will have.
Why is that?
But just because the language and it's hard in the best possible sense, the language and the fact that the person who created the material in the first place was there, in my eye line, was exciting. It was exciting, but it was difficult, and it was a wonderful experience. That kind of great time that's not a kind of ha-ha, we're having such a good time, great time. It was more, don't bug me right now, I'm in the corner staring at the wall.
Did you go to Arthur for any tips at all, Mr. Miller?
Yeah, that's personal.
Winona, your hair is beautiful today. I saw your Clarinet Ball and the other film, Julian on his 57th birthday. Is this a new film?
This is for Alien 4 that I'm working on. They died at dark at the...
Do you play an alien?
No, I don't.
Who do you play? Tell me that your characters.
I can't talk about it.
Is that the project you started Monday?
I already started it.
What was the thing about the Crucible that you felt the most passionate about as an actor?
What not? I mean, it's one of the best. It's my favorite play, period. I mean, I love the theater and I love Shakespeare, but it's my favorite, personally my favorite play. So, greatest role, I think.
Did you read it in high school?
I read it when I was in actually junior high, but I never did it.
Winona, you're solo tonight. Are you solo in life? Do you have a boyfriend?
No, we've got to go on. Thank you very
Thanks
much.
a lot. Would you wish the world a happy New Year?
Everybody get together.
I don't know, everything. I mean, the material, the director, the cast, and Arthur Miller, of course, being there in person, live.
Real quick, non sequitur here. What do you have for Thanksgiving? I think we need to keep this about the movie because we really have to go.
I don't know. It's my parents are cooking.
But such a powerful piece. What has it been that one?
What do you mean?
What about the issues that it dealt with?
Probably witch hunts, just because they're so relevant and they still happen today. It's really...
What was it the word was done?
Well, I think his appreciation for actors and the camera and other filmmakers, and he's inspired by other filmmakers and by the history of film, the history of cinema. He really is one of the most passionate people to be around. It's staggering.
Winona had kind of been hungry to meet Jim because she was a fan of Jim's first film.
How are you?
Heavy.
I'm good.
And kind of like had several meetings,
Have you read the book? Well, read the book and then you'll know why. It's a phenomenal story and captivating characters, beautiful story,
I love it. I mean, I'm
wit, intelligence, has all the ingredients that I would look for in a story.
Months off in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Not that it's not cold here right now, but it's, you know how did you see the year complete and see the
I
movie?
kind of feel like I've been researching this role my whole life, you know. We all have our highs and lows, and certainly Susanna's highs and lows are exceptionally interesting, much more interesting than my own. And
sort of once
I think I just sort of fell into it very easily.
But I know everybody said, oh, we're not. She didn't really. I mean, it wasn't that it was. We didn't want to go there.
That's not true.
I think
that's really not true. We medicate
such the rich
our
resource
children
of the book and get what we
with
could
drugs
out of it, and then kind of
for showing any signs of personality, and that's disgusting and repulsive.
She came down to visit us on the
As
set,
soon as
and
they
was so
show any
amazed
signs of
at kind of
energy
the
or
recreation
personality, we
of the hospital
immediately
and
give
the
them a
character
pill,
relationships and
and
everything. So she's
that's the
always been
society
such a
we live
big
in, and it's very
supporter of the
sad.
material
How
and
should it be different
translation.
then? How should it be different?
We should communicate with them. We should communicate with our children.
What do you hope that, you've been so involved in this project and you're co-producing it. What are you hoping the audiences are going to take away from it?
That they're a sense of that they're not alone and that they're not the only ones in the world that are going through these weird times where they feel like they're the only ones in the world that are feeling these feelings, and they're totally alone and they're lonely and confused. That everybody goes through it, and that it's okay, and that there's no cliff notes to happiness. There's no pill that's going to fix you. That it's important to realize that you have to get through it on your own.
Just finally, how does it feel now that the film's opening and you've been so involved and you star in it, and it's kind of like been your passion for so long? How do you feel, and how do you feel about carrying this whole project in a way?
I'm really overwhelmed. I mean, I'm really excited and nervous, and I don't know. I'm just very, very excited.
That's great. Thank you so much for your time.
Now you're warm.
Very good. I certainly did. I'm following
Yeah, the characters were so captivating, the story was so beautiful and heartbreaking, and I just felt that it was an incredible piece of work, of literature. I felt compelled to be a part of it. Everything, absolutely everything. He's a genius, brilliant man, with a lot of heart, and a lot of intelligence. It was intense. It was very intense. Jim really kept me going, kept me alive.
Do you think anyone is going to take something my job's a lot easier.
Well, I hope so. My God.
Anyone learn
I hope so. I mean, I hope people walk away feeling less alone in this insane world that we live in. Thank you. Hello.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Just one?
Just one.
This is so similar to Sixth Sense. Well, I hope so. I mean, if they're not, then that really would be sad. I hope that they would be ready to embrace something that's intelligent and funny and smart and has something to say about the world that we live in.
Going down the line.
Thank you. Hi, Winona. Heather, Newport TV. How are you doing? You have a TV station now? Internet. Oh, okay. Oh, how's it going? Pretty good.
No problem.
Yeah, I'm a little cold tonight.
No problem.
You're really personally attached? Yeah. Yeah, 6 years.
All the words coming out of their mouths.
Yeah. Do you relate to that? Yes, I can. I
I'd say so. Oh yeah. All the women in there. Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
Winona, hi, we're live on Sky News. We can go together. You presented an award tonight. What was that like?
I didn't present.
You were at the ceremony though.
You don't know what I did. What did I do?
Your first thing you mentioned Steven Soderbergh.
No, I didn't.
Okay, well we only had a TV monitor.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't there.
Just testing you.
They had a bad sound.
It was great. It was a great show. Steve Martin was awesome, and I introduced Bjork, which was really cool, which was kind of why I was there, and it was good.
What about the results? Were there any surprises?
Yeah, I mean, great surprises and then not so great surprises. You know, I was really rooting for Javier Bardem, have to say, to be honest. It's a great movie. Go see it before night falls. I don't know if it's out in England.
Not yet.
Go see it. It's amazing. See Before Night Falls. And I was really thrilled for Marcia Gay Harden. And, you know, Ernest Lehman. It was all very cool.
Just finally, is this what Oscar night's about, all the parties?
I can't go. I got to go because I got to work tomorrow morning. So I'm walking in and walking out.
Thank you.
Here, turn around.
I distrust him completely. I would do anything for him. He certainly puts his trademark on this film. Do you think it's an important part of it? I haven't seen it, but I know that there's a lot of very political messages in it underneath. And I'm dying to see it.
What did you think? What did you think when you heard he was doing it?
His imagination, his vision, and his technique as a director in all aspects of filmmaking, and his love of humanity and his love of film combined is tremendous. See, I got too boring for him.
We try and catch her up.
Want to be part of this film?
Every reason. Philip K. Dick, huge fan since high school. Richard, worship, the cast, greatest group of guys. And I mean, I would have pretty much done anything just to be on the set, not let alone be in it. So it was just, everything drew me to it, what it's about really too. Obviously.
What makes this kind of events important when it comes to launching movies?
In terms
this
of
kind of events, what makes them important when it comes to launching a movie?
I don't know. With this movie, I'm here because I love this movie so much, and I really want people to see it because I think it is important and it's challenging, and I hope people will take away a lot from it. I certainly am still trying to wrap my brain around it. It's been 2 years, so.
As an actor, is it different when you know it's going to be rotoscoped?
I didn't think about that because that would have messed me up. We shot it normally.
What is it that you enjoyed the most?